Cool. All right. So quick recap. You guys made it from the hunters' camp. Made your way through into this abandoned, rundown village. You were attacked by many undead, and a mimic that was much easier than I meant it to be. Um, and you, Elrod, found Bane of the Nameless.
Yeah, I did.
Uh, we ended on a short rest, and we're picking up after that. So it's been like, let's say, like 2 hours. Um, and let me put you on the map. Sorry. As you're kind of gathering yourself and starting to get your bearings about you, Sildren, you are right there looking out of the doorway. So you see a figure in the fog. And Archimedes, I'm going to go ahead and have you describe what your character looks like.
Okay. Just kind of go by. Kind of first say my name.
Yeah, just
Okay.
Just like, I mean, no one's
Name.
talked to you yet. Just like physically, like
Okay.
what do they see you?
Okay. I am. I'm 5 feet tall and very stocky. I weigh 200 pounds. And I'm covered. I wear no armor. All I have is like some type of leather, like
a leather belt.
belt, leather belt guard area. You know, and my body is covered in tribal tattoos, and I am the ugliest dwarf you ever seen, and absolutely the most vicious looking dwarf you
I
ever
already
seen.
find you very
I have
handsome. I disagree.
I have I have battle scars all over my body. I'm even missing an eye. I have an eye patch, and I have bright red hair, and it's shaped in a mohawk, and I got the hugest, the most epic red beard, all braided and stuff like that. Yeah,
Good.
and I'm wielding a huge, oversized, great battle axe or war axe, a two-handed war axe. Um, yeah, that's just stained. Like even the handle itself is stained with dry blood of the enemies that I've killed. I haven't really taken much great care of it because I don't. Yeah.
All right. Yes. So you see Bats, dwarf figure, kind of wandering around in the fog. Um, so what do you do?
I immediately draw my bow, but also say we have company. A very
What is it?
tall dwarf.
Dwarf. Sure, it's a dwarf, not more of those creatures.
Looks like a dwarf, but taller.
See you whispering.
What's my passive perception? Did I notice anybody looking at me? I got a 14 passive, I think.
I don't know. You're pretty sneaky, Sojourn. Why don't you roll a stealth check? We'll see.
I'm also with everybody else, so I'm not sure how sneaky I can really be, but
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Maybe like a group stealth. I guess everyone can roll.
I don't even waste time. I just step out front. I walk to the door. Says, "Who goes there? My name is Elrod Tiberius Cantana, Esquire, the Third."
I say in a very raspy voice, friend or foe.
That depends, friend. Well, I shouldn't use the
Ah,
word friend unless I know your intentions. And I just kind of, I'm like leaning against my great sword as I speak.
okay. Ah. Do I notice? Do I know? Does it look like your weapon's used, or does it just look all pretty? or does it actually look
This
like
one,
it's battle worn like mine?
the one I'm wielding right now, I have two of them. One strapped to my back and one at my side right now. And this one,
Oh,
I would imagine looks quite ancient and worn.
oh,
Yeah. My
I said,
armor is definitely fairly dirty and worn at this point. It does have a certain eloquence to it. It's fine craftsmanship, that kind of thing. But it is only chainmail. But you can see I'm wearing like a green and red tabard across my chest, with a symbol of a city of the flaming sun known as El Terul. But you wouldn't know that unless you've ever been there. But you can tell, you would be able to tell that I'm sort of somewhat of a knightly order.
okay. My name is Kral, Skullbreaker. I seem to be lost in this fog. I was kind of ambushed by some creatures in the forest and lost my way, and I have no idea where the fuck I'm at. Can you tell me?
I wish I could help you, friend. We're also somewhat lost at this point. We are traveling together to well, we have a task at hand. I don't know how much I should reveal to you at this time. However, we're traveling through this area. It is most dangerous. We encountered many undead here and some strange other creatures that I was not able to understand what they were. Quite fierce, some
Yeah,
were.
I've encountered some strange creatures too. I don't think I've encountered any undead yet, but
So,
they come my way, they will be cleaved into, just as
how did you end
just
up here
as
in the forest? What were you doing out here?
well. I okay. I was traveling through the village. Or I was traveling I was traveling through the woods. I was with a band of adventuring parties, and they were picked off by strange creatures. That's what I said. I know strange creatures too. I've never seen the likes of, and let me tell you, I'm a veteran of war. I'm a war veteran. I've seen many battles, more than you can imagine.
I can tell by the
And
look of you that you're no stranger to combat, but
and I've just been lost in this goddamn fog for I don't know, maybe a whole fucking day. I couldn't see the sun nor the moon.
yes, I see.
Yeah. I was. I
Do
have
me
a
a favor,
friend that.
please. I can see you're a shirtless dwarf. Would you do me a favor and please just turn around for one moment and show us your back? Trust
You're
goes
not
both
gonna
ways.
try to. You're not gonna try to sucker punch me, are you?
Not from here, no.
I can do it from here.
Because I tell you, if you
Shh.
try, I do not want to. I do not want to fight you, but once you get on my bad side, I can't control my my
I
rage, my unstoppable killing
I believe I
thirst.
understand what you mean, but trust me when I say we need to know something. If you could
All
please
right,
just follow suit with my
I
direction.
I hold my great war axe up, and and I hold it with both hands up in the air above my head, and I turn around, and and all you should see from me is a bunch of tribal tattoos all over my back in battles, and scars, like deep scars that are old and stuff like that. Yeah.
Master
I
Dwarf,
And
I
can
know what you're
I
going for, but I
approach
don't
you
see
for a moment? Stay there.
oh wow, hold on now.
Well, I have my weapon sheath. It, there's no need to be concerned. I just need to look a little closer. Do I see anything carved into his back?
you. I mean, nothing more than just war scars and tribal tattoos. You don't see what you're looking for.
Seems okay to me. Please turn around, friend. I just needed to
Yeah, I
check
turn
something.
back around,
Okay.
and I just put my great war axe across my shoulder. I was like, so what the hell are you looking for? You just wanted to
Well,
check out my awesome fucking tattoos and
no.
see all my war-beaten
They're
scars.
they're quite impressive, but that is not what I was intending. You see, we've recently encountered travelers in the forest that appeared at first to be nothing but merchants, and after some disagreement, and by disagreement I mean combat and slaying of those people, we discovered that they had these infernal markings carved into their backs.
What the fuck?
Are you
Infernal
familiar with the
markings?
phrase the Hothwick Maw?
Not even close.
Do you speak
That's-
Infernal, Kroll?
I believe. Hold on, let me look at my character sheet. I believe all I speak is Common and Dwarvish. That's my two languages.
Alright,
That's
yeah,
it.
then you would have no idea what you just said. Sounds like
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Is it? I have no idea what the fuck you said. Is it? Does it have to do with some damn spell chucking shit? I hate those fucking spell chuckers. They
You
think they have
haven't
an advantage on me.
No,
you haven't by chance heard of the cult of the Nameless God?
Not even close. What the fuck is a nameless god?
That's what we wanted to know.
Yes, we're
How
in the
could a
middle of
god
trying to
be
find that
nameless?
out.
Don't the people that worship a god give them the power? How can a
Eh.
god be nameless?
Apparently, in this case, the people who worship it also call it Nameless.
Huh? Well, this god must not be very powerful. Speaking of which, what
well,
is
he
my
seems
god?
to have some type of power, my friend. Let me back up here. So, my name is Elrod. These are my companions. We have Dinah, Church of Ilmater,
Pleased to meet you.
Sildren, Forest, and who knows where else, and some wandering hobo
Yeah.
named Lingmar.
Holy shit, that hobo's almost as ugly as I am.
Yeah, he looks very much like a hobo from the forest. Like tattered robes, long beard, like with sticks and leaves in it and stuff like
Just saying that brought up a lot of memories for me. Calling him a hobo. Oh god. Anyway.
Yeah.
that. What are you talking about, Gelfling?
Your beard's all matted. I see you don't take very good care of it. It's not near as epic as mine.
He's known in certain parts as the Hobo King.
The
Anyway.
Hobo King.
Yeah, the Hobo King.
What the hell?
Well, as I was about to say, we're together on a quest. We're searching for children that were abducted from a village. You may have heard of it. It's called Ilmaters Hope.
Hold on, out of character. Would I have known that?
Yeah, that's where you were from. That's where Bright Hope is.
Oh, children. Well, what the fuck? What a goddamn coincidence. Do you guys know, my old war buddy Mir, Durian Bright Hope?
You would. He's the mayor. He would have.
No, that's what I'm asking them.
Yes, we met him off camera apparently.
Yes. Sir.
Oh, yeah, he called me out here to go help out some children and whatnot. You know, by myself with a bunch of weaklings that couldn't stand on their own 2 feet to do battle.
Weaklings?
You know, and yeah, and
novice adventurers?
I don't know, but
What?
they died. They died in battle. It wasn't even glorious. They had no chance. I had to freaking kill everybody and
How was it that you survived? I mean, all your companions
oh,
died in the process
because
of
I'm
adventuring.
Well, surely he
Um,
was just a superior warrior.
I'm no ordinary warrior. Let me tell you, friend. I have the powers of a bear. Yes.
So
Can't you tell by my
you
tribal
th-
marks?
you think you are some
I'm
type of
not.
bear?
I'm not any regular. I have the strength of a bear, and I have the strength and the power of a bear. I share a spirit with the bear. Yeah, I'm not no ordinary dwarf. I come from the mountains, but we're tribal dwarfs. We don't live in the caves or under the mountains and shit. You know.
He's the bear
We li-
too.
Yeah.
I see. Well,
Hell,
I
my nickname you could. Hell, my nickname's Bear Spirit.
oh well,
Yeah.
that's well and good, but um, I'm more interested to know how you were able to survive this encounter by yourself. I mean, how?
I told you, I summoned the spirit, the bear, and the strength, and I shrugged off damage that would kill a normal man such as yourself, and I just cleaved my way through body and body, and I said, did it. The rage took over, and once my rage takes over, I'm unkillable. I just see nothing but red, and everything around me just dies, and
Yes,
and I lose
yes.
control of myself. That's how.
Understood. You're an undisciplined warrior. I get it. However, I guess you've answered my question. Um, what is it
What
that you
my
seek here?
verbose friend is trying to say is you are welcome to join us on our quest.
Now hold on
Well,
now. Should we allow
does
this
it
dwarf
pay?
in the party?
Does it
Well, it
pay? Cause I
pays
don't
in the
do anything for.
reward of saving children, young children
I,
who desperately need our help.
well, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm a mercenary. You know, I do stuff for payment. I don't
Well,
do
then
shit for
your
free.
skills are even more valuable.
I'll make you a deal, dwarf. If
Yeah, what's this deal?
if we're able to find our quarry, there's sure be some type of spoils to be found. If we find what we're looking for, you're entitled to your fair share of the spoils. Would that be satisfactory for your aid?
Very well. I suppose I can do it. I mean, would the you guys seem like you might be seasoned adventurers
Oh,
versus
we
the
are.
last group I was with. You know, yeah, it'd be fair. Just don't forget, don't cut me out.
Are you
I don't do anything for free.
are you
Oh yes,
part of the
quite the same.
adventuring guild?
No, not even close. I'm a mercenary.
You're a freelancer.
Yes.
I see.
If someone needs to be killed, I go and I kill them.
Very well then.
Or if someone needs to be rescued, I go and I kill everybody and rescue somebody. I don't leave any survivors.
Let
Well,
me
Don't
that sounds
expect
explain to
like
no
you.
mercy.
just what we need.
Let me explain to you
The-
the order of our party here. I am a knight, Ilmater, a paladin, as it were. This is my brother Elward. He's my squire, and Elward just gives like a kind of a nod, and then Dinah here takes care of the magic. I hope you're not opposed to the idea of magic users.
No, as long as they ain't chucking them damn spells at me, I can
Well,
give a shit.
it has happened before, so just be careful out there. In fact, the blind druid behind me is known for misplacing his magic at times. However, he can be quite useful. He has powerful magics.
That is
Isn't that
very
right?
true. Yes, yes, almost as powerful as a bear, actually. Or maybe
See?
even more.
Oh, don't be casting that shit on me, goddammit. Or you
Well,
might find
No.
remember, Elwood,
Well, I
we are
try
find
here
my
my
to
best, but I
axe.
cannot
encourage
see
the
very
band.
well in the dark, so sometimes I make mistakes.
Yeah.
And we
He
have
has also been known to turn into different beasts.
Sildren here is our scout. He's a expert shot with his bow. If he's leading the way, stay far back behind. You don't want to give up the surprise. He has a knack for remaining hidden.
Very well.
Indeed. Technically, I specialize in thieving, but, I do what I can to get by.
Oh,
As long as you are
oh,
agreeable to these terms, traveling with us, understanding the rules of our engagement, then suppose you can come
yeah,
with us.
sure. Just very prepared, though. I leave no survivors. So if you want to leave survivors, because I know you paladins don't like to end with a finishing blow, have no objection to me doing it, because I will not hesitate but to cleave an enemy's head off. I take no
Well,
prisoners at all.
Hold on now. We can't have just wanton murder everywhere we go. We must consider the nature
Exactly.
of
It's
the
not.
problem.
Sometimes we must
It's,
retrieve information from people, of course, and
Exactly.
then kill them.
Exactly.
oh, well, then kill him, fine. But, if I get in one of my rages, I'm uncontrollable and unstoppable. So, yeah,
Yes.
but
Seems like
Can't
you're
say I
going to
wouldn't
be
mind
quite
someone else being on the
chaotic
front
to deal
lines.
with.
oh yeah, I'm never in the back. I'm always in the front.
Well, it is decided then.
Yes, it's
Very well.
Elrod just kind of puts his hand on his head. Uh, should we set out here, Sildren? Think you can pick up a trail? Should we continue through this desolate village? Where the hell are we
Well,
anyway? We're in some kind of ransacked village. Do we?
It looks like just an ancient village that hasn't been inhabited in many,
I
many
cast
years.
mage armor.
And I will say,
Should
you can
probably already
remember
have that.
before you took your rest, the tracks did continue around the fountain, and there was like a large headstone right here by the fountain that looked largely defaced. The footprints go around it and continue eastward.
So we never
Right.
inspected the headstone.
Actually, no, you
So
didn't.
what are
Alright,
these graves right here?
They are shallow graves that we threw some zombies in.
Holy shit, this one's huge.
Yes, I found a
yes,
sword.
there was a.
That one would still have the body of the mimic, the coffin mimic.
Yes, we found a talking sword in there.
I inspect the headstone you mentioned.
All right, let me put the light on Lingmar here. What is the radius for that?
10 bright and dim, right?
I think it's.
It's 10 by 10.
All right, can you see a little
Is
better?
it only 10 by 10 for that?
I think so.
Jeez.
Small.
I thought I was 20 by 20.
I thought it was the same as a
No.
torch, which would be 2040.
I
it's smaller.
also
No, I
light a
think it was
torch.
more
I
like
light a
candle
torch.
flame.
10 feet.
Yeah,
Damn.
bright,
10 by
10,
10.
dimmed.
10 by 10.
All right, can
Yeah.
you see that 10 feet?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. And the headstone. You can't really tell what the text says behind it because it's so
All
faded.
players see
It looks
that
so
light.
old. Yeah, I have that on there. Is that?
Okay.
Anyway, and since you speak Infernal, I will tell you what it says. But this is what everybody sees.
I don't speak it, I read it.
Don't read it. Sorry.
As
So that's
in-
what everybody sees.
Uh-huh.
But you would be able to read it as he tastes your scent, he waits for you. Do you seek him?
It's what we've read before, my. We did hear that same phrase. I have that in the journal.
Yep.
This is what we keep
Yeah.
finding.
Yeah.
Worf. This is ill tidings.
So what the fuck does that mean?
You don't know.
But we believe whoever's doing this has kidnapped the children we seek.
Yes.
Hmm.
It's some type of ancient cult or god or some infernal blasphemy.
I light a torch.
I knock over the headstone that has this scripted on. I knock it
Okay.
over.
You do that. Nothing really happens. It just the mud is so thick and loose. It just kind of slumps over when you kick.
Do I detect that this is a desecrated location? Can I detect that?
You actually did last time. This is still the unhallowed ground.
Okay. This is an unholy place, my friends. We should see ourselves out of here as soon as possible.
Agreed. The tracks lead to the east.
Yes, please take us along this trail. Don't wish to
Very
get
well.
ambushed again.
Don't
Like
stray too
the
far.
next battle I won on our terms.
I'll start heading off to the east.
Stay within
Looks
30
like you're
feet.
leaving your brother back there.
Yes, he follows behind me. That right, Elward?
Yes, brother. Let's be on our way.
All right, so we're leaving the map apparently.
Yep.
Yep.
So as you get here, switch to your theater of mind because I could not create a map for this next part.
Oh
That's
God,
fine.
I know,
I'm
but
good with
it's
theater of mine.
I'm too drunk for theater of the mind.
okay.
Look at this. It's blue
Well,
drink.
we're gonna muddle through it.
It's the Star Wars blue drunk milk.
Nice. So after about 15 minutes of walking, you follow a muddy path. The footprints are easily visible. It's not so much raining anymore. It's still just a little bit foggy. There's not really great conditions for sight. But after a few minutes, you can see up ahead. The pathway gets more defined. It turns into like a stone. And eventually, ahead of you, you can see.
You mean like a cobblestone path, or?
Yeah, like it turns from mud to like a more defined cobblestone path. Yeah. And eventually gets more and more. You can tell the craftsmanship gets a lot better as you go on, and it looks a little bit more well defined.
Are we still in the woods, or are we still passing through this dilapidated town?
You've left the town, and
Okay.
you're walking about 15 minutes. You left the town about 10 minutes ago, and now
Okay.
you're on kind of like it's like light forest. Like there's some trees around, but it's not super thick like it was.
Right.
Gotcha.
Not like where we came from earlier, where it was dense,
yeah.
dark forest and stuff. Yeah.
Do we still smell that decay?
You do. The odor is overhanging